Hey, Greg Esposito and Adam Green from ArizonaSports.com here. The NFLPA has decertified officially this afternoon, so Adam and I thought we would sit here and kind of discuss, the fans are upset at billionaires fighting with millionaires. It's getting ugly. Fans are unhappy. Adam, what are your thoughts?
Well, my initial thought as an NFL fan, this stinks because we might be without football, but you break down the financial aspect of it, and a lot of people, like you said, are upset about the whole millionaires versus billionaires. Why don't you come to an agreement? A lot of people are out of work right now, struggling to pay bills. Stop whining. And frankly, I don't have a real problem with what the players and the owners are doing because in a business, in a capitalist society, you have a right to make as much money as you can. And while the fans suffer here, players have every right to do what they can and get as much as they can.
I don't disagree that the players have a right to try to get as much as they can, but when it comes down to $9 billion, don't you just say, let's go 50-50, let's split this thing and stop the bickering? Because I don't know about you, I've been laid off before. I've been in that position where you don't know when the next check's going to come in, when you're going to have any money. These guys know. They're sitting on millions if they were smart enough to see this coming, which they should have been because, legal experts, the league, they've all been warning players that save your money, this is coming. They're sitting on millions, and it's frustrating to me because Darnell Dockett's tweeting about, I'm sure we'll play, but I don't have a job now. There's players saying stuff like that. It's frustrating. It's $9 billion. Come to an agreement.
Well, they should be able to come to an agreement. They're not going to win the popularity contest. Everyone's going to be mad at them, but at the same time, it's just you can't treat the NFL and other professional sports like a real job. Yes, if you've been laid off, it's a different level. As much as I want to say sports is still a business, it is a business, but on an entirely different level than what we work on in our plane. So it's different for them. And yes, they make a ton of money, but they're still without a job. And they still want to do more. And it's just the way it is. But no, they're not going to be popular. No one's going to be able to say, I feel bad for Drew Brees or I feel bad for Darnell Dockett. Look at me, I'm out of a job. But it's a whole different level, whole different game.
I agree. This is big business we're talking about. It's not the guy making $35,000 at his local, whatever paper mill or whatever. It's different, but that's the problem here. Fans can't understand and can't connect with what players are going through or what these owners are going through. So it's really just going to disgust them at this point. They don't get what it's like to be dealing in millions and billions of dollars. And when it comes to such a big number, I think fans just want them to go, okay, we're both making a lot of money. Let's figure out how to make this an equal partnership and move on. Let's make sure. The thing that gets me as a fan is I am also concerned about the health and welfare of these players. That is a huge concern for me, and after they leave the game. Those are the things I can connect to because I understand health insurance. I understand life after a job. I don't understand, millions of dollars and complaining that it's not enough.
But really, from the fans' perspective, they're going to decide what's going to come out of this because NFL, they'll come back, whether it's this year, they lose a couple games, whenever they do, there's going to be football. Either the fans will come back in droves and masses and show up and enjoy football like they have before, or they'll kind of send a message like baseball went through in the mid-'90s that we don't appreciate you guys doing this, and there will be a backlash. Either way, we're going to find out, but if I had to bet, I would say the fans will come back and they'll just be happy to see football again.
All right, well, we'll agree to disagree. Lots will be coming up with the NFL labor situation. Stay right here on ArizonaSports.com for the latest.